Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Okay, so today we're gonna dive into this wildly unsettling, kind of magical phenomenon that I am like 100% sure you've experienced at least once. Picture this, you're just hanging out, chatting with a friend, maybe you casually mention, I don't know, a specific brand of running shoes or a vacation spot you're dying to visit. You didn't search for it on Google, you didn't type it into your browser, but literally moments later, you unlock your phone and bam, there's an ad for that exact thing just staring right back at you. It feels like magic, right?
So it totally begs the question, is your phone actually reading your mind? Or, honestly worse, is somebody secretly listening to your every single word? Well, for years, the big tech giants have vehemently denied that they're secretly recording our private conversations. They basically claim it's all just, highly advanced algorithms making really lucky guesses about our behavior. But in this explainer, we're going to peel back the layers of this whole mystery, look at the hard data, and figure out what's really happening right there in the shadows of your device.
Part 1. The Permission Trap. Handing over the keys.
So, we actually face this glaring disconnect literally every single day with these seemingly innocent apps we download. I mean, on one side, you've got your basic app functions. Think of a simple calculator or flashlight tool, right? But then, on the other side, you have these incredibly invasive permissions that they demand during installation. I'm talking precise 24/7 GPS location tracking and full access to your entire contact list. I mean, seriously, why on earth does a flashlight app need to know exactly where you're standing? But we move so fast, we just blindly tap allow, and we practically hand over the keys to our physical movements and our social circles to apps that have absolutely no business tracking them. And well, it all really comes down to that classic rule you've probably heard. If you're not paying for the product, you are the product. In today's techonomy, your data is literally more valuable than gold. These free apps, they don't charge you a download fee because they're actually acting as digital spies. They're quietly harvesting your data in the background to build this highly detailed digital mirror of your entire life. And honestly, the most shocking part of the whole shebang is that most of us are just voluntarily handing over the pieces to build that exact mirror.
Moving on to Part 2. The Silent Listeners. Local AI models. Okay, we absolutely have to address the biggest myth out there right now. Is your smartphone's microphone constantly recording and uploading millions of hours of your audio? Well, actually, from a purely technical standpoint, doing that across billions of smartphones would literally crash internet servers worldwide. Not to mention, it would drain your battery in like an instant. So tech companies found a smarter, way more subtle approach. They don't actually record your whole conversation. Instead, they use local AI models that live right there on your physical device, quietly and super efficiently, just listening for specific sound triggers. So how does it work? Well, it operates on this highly efficient, silent, four-step pipeline. Step 1, you speak a keyword out loud, something like buy, travel, or hungry. Step 2, rather than recording your voice, your phone instantly converts those specific sounds into these tiny, lightweight data tokens. Step 3, those little tokens get uploaded to massive data centers. And finally, Step 4, the AI serves you the absolute perfect targeted ad. By the time you even open up your social media feed, the system has already processed those tokens. It's totally silent, it's lightning fast, and yep, it's happening right now in your pocket.
Which brings us to Part 3, the AI predictor, predicting the future.
Now this is where things get really wild. We are entering this completely terrifying new era where artificial intelligence doesn't just track what you did in the past, it actually predicts what you are going to do in the future. The AI is constantly analyzing this massive volume of micro-behaviors that you don't even realize you're doing. We're talking about things like your screen pause duration, like exactly how many milliseconds you linger on a specific post. It tracks your scrolling speed, it monitors your heart rate if you wear a smartwatch, and it logs your exact daily locations. By crunching all these tiny, minute data points, the AI creates this eerily accurate psychological profile of you. It actually knows your mood. It knows if you're feeling lonely or tired or anxious on any given morning. And that brings us to something called predictive targeting. This is basically the practice of using your current emotional state mixed with all those past micro-behaviors we just talked about to actually anticipate and trigger buying impulses before you even form a conscious desire for them. So remember that eerie feeling we talked about at the very beginning? You totally thought your phone was listening to you talk about a new watch. But the reality? The reality is actually far stranger. The AI simply predicted that you would want that watch today based entirely on the last 3 weeks of your silent behavioral data. It kind of knows you better than you know yourself.
All right, let's look at Part 4, Taking Back Control, Reclaiming Your Privacy.
Now, I know this level of predictive surveillance is deeply unsettling, but don't panic just yet. Privacy is not completely dead, and here's a quick action plan to protect your digital mirror. Step 1, audit your app's settings and permissions, like today. Go through your phone and just see what apps have access to what. Step 2, disable unnecessary microphone, camera, and location tracking for any app that doesn't absolutely need it to function. Remember, that flashlight does not need your GPS. And step 3, hop into your Google and Apple account settings and actively turn off personalized ad tracking. By strictly limiting these digital spies, you can actually stop the machine from dictating your choices and start reclaiming your personal data.
Look, our smartphones are genuinely incredible tools, and they're beautifully designed to make our lives easier, more connected, and way more efficient. But as we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with this one critical question. Where does the tool end and the surveillance begin? I want you to seriously think about that the next time you're tempted to just tap allow or the next time you unlock your screen. Keep your eyes open, protect your data, and stay aware.